lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Firstly, you may hear I'm slightly under the weather. It's something we're going to try and progress through, but if there is cuts, it's because I've had to pause to cough my guts out. Thank you. Secondly, this is an unscripted thoughts and feelings on the Once in concert, which was at the Palladium on the 12th of March, because I kind of wanted to talk about it, but also wasn't sure if people wanted to hear about it, because obviously it was a 2-show day concert, or 2 concert show day, you know, and it's not coming back to my knowledge anytime soon. So I was like, do I want to speak about it? I do. Let's get into it. Let's give it like a surprise extra video midweek. Plus on top of that, we've got some more reviews coming from London, because I've got one more from my last trip and I'm actually going back down relatively soon. So long story short, let's put this in here. If people want to watch it, they can watch it. If they don't have to. Like all my videos. But enough of that and enough of me. Let's get into it. Let's talk about my thoughts and feelings on Once in concert. So firstly, I do not have notes, so good luck everybody. Secondly, I'm going to put it out there, I had never seen Once previous to sitting in my seat at the Palladium on the Sunday afternoon that I went. I had heard some of the music previously, and I kind of knew the plot, although the handy £10 programme did have a synopsis in it. It said what happened in Act 1 and Act 2, which I didn't actually read throughout the show or before the show, just because I can usually pick up what's going down. Who did I sound like then? And the way that the concert was produced was absolutely brilliant, in that you could pretty much follow what the storyline was anyway. I don't know, having not seen it previously, whether there is more that I missed, but in between each song there was dialogue and it was just done really cleverly, so I feel like I probably didn't miss a great deal. The only difference between probably seeing the full one and like a full production and this production is that this was a concert, so there was next to no set. In fact, there was no set. There was literally like a square stage area with the cast sitting on the 2 sides, and also instruments placed in the middle, but also instruments being held by, again, the cast on the side, because the cast were musical and oh, genius. So this production was directed by the amazing Dean Johnson, and he did an absolutely brilliant job. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of set / there was no set, but it was just brilliantly done. Like I said, I felt like I knew what was going on at all times, even though I hadn't previously seen the show. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the way it was done. I would 100% think / believe that if there was call for it, it could come back and like do a tour of just concerts, because it's just, the show itself is so stunning to listen to that I feel like you could just listen to the music over and over again. I've pretty much done that since I've come back, to be honest, but you know what I mean. This is also my first experience of Lambert Jackson Productions in real life. They were the powering force behind this concert version of Once, and I spent so much money on like Lambert Jackson Productions through lockdowns, through COVID times. I think I saw quite a lot of the Leave the Light On concerts. I also watched Brooklyn, loved that, by the way. I watched The Last 5 Years, I watched First Date. I watched so many of the streams, and it was really nice and interesting to watch their productions in real life. and I have to say I very much enjoyed my experience, both with their production value and also with the direction, as I previously mentioned, of Dean. Just before we get into cast, I thought I'd quickly mention the book and the music and the lyrics. If you don't know Once very well, you won't know these little bits and ins and outs. So the music and lyrics for the show have been written, or were written, by Glenn Hansard and also Marketa Glover. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And the book is by Enda Walsh, and together as a trio, they made something glorious with this show. So like audibly stunning to listen to, as I've said over and over again, and I will continue to say over and over again. I literally could have closed my eyes and just listened to it and absorbed it that way. It was so literally stunning, and I don't think I was like, when the tickets first came out, I was like, do I need to see this? I've never seen the show. Am I just going to be part of like a group of fans of the two leads? Is it going to be a place for me? And I sat in my seat and I still thought that, and then the lights went down and I was just like, you know what, if you missed this, you'd have kicked yourself. It was that kind of vibe. I was like, okay, no, I made the right decision, I'm ready. This is like lovely to listen to. And I cried multiple times. With it just being the music and a little bit of dialogue, I still cried. It was so beautiful and just absolutely lush. There we go. Now let's move on to that cast. Firstly, our two leads, which are Guy and Girl. Girl is played by, or was played by, Carrie Hope Fletcher, and Guy was played by Jamie Moscato. I haven't seen Jamie perform live in a while. I went to see Moulin Rouge, he was off, but it was really nice to see Jamie do his thing again. He played guitar pretty much the whole way through the show, and it was just, it felt effortless to see him take on that role, and that's how you know a role has been done so well, because it just seems so easy, but it was so lovely to like listen to and watch. And the same with Carrie. She took on an accent because her role was Czech, and she took on that accent and that dialogue so well, and I just enjoyed watching both of them do their thing on stage. Obviously they've got previous history of performing together, so it was nice to watch them working together again. And yeah, I just enjoyed watching them both do their thing throughout the show. And then we get on to who I think were the stars. We have the, I don't want to call them the ensemble, but the other cast. We had Phil Dell as Eamon, Camilla Gebro, I'm going to ruin that name so bad, this person as the role of Reza. We had Sean Kinney as Billy, Alistair McRae as Dar, Loris Scarpa as Svek, Joss Slovic as Andre, Christina Tedders as the ex-girlfriend, Angus Ticker as bank manager, Susanna Vanderberg as Barushka, and Michael Vine as MC. And also playing the young child role, we had Mia Raggio as Ivanka, and every single one of those people was absolutely amazing. Like I said, they've also part of the music on stage. Each person had at least one instrument. Obviously I've previously seen Christina quite a lot in that little show there, so it was lovely to see her again playing her violin and singing. It's just, it was lovely. Plus she got, oh, I just love her. And yeah, every single person on that stage was absolutely brilliant. I did truly enjoy the role and the character of Billy, who was played by Sean Kenny. Please tell me if I'm wrong. He was absolutely hilarious, and I just enjoyed that character so much, and he did it so brilliantly. And yeah, I just really enjoyed watching the entire cast do the thing. Overall, it was an amazing cast that was picked so brilliantly for their roles, and I just loved watching them. The gold a cappella at the end, oh my god, my heart broke. It was so amazing and just absolutely brilliant. Like I think I've already said during this video, I do believe that this could have legs. It could go and do something else. It was so well constructed and so well put together that I truly think that maybe in a couple of years we could have another run of Once. I would not complain. Or if not, just have another set of concerts. Those two performances pretty much had both sold out audiences, and I think that has definitely introduced many people to this fabulous show, me included. And I now kind of want to watch it in the flesh, in full, and yeah, I can't wait. One day someone will do it and I will jump at the chance. But there we go, my 13 minutes of complete and utter ramblings on this concert version with the weirdest voice, because I can't control it. It's not good. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here and say thank you for watching. Hopefully in my next video that you will see, I will actually have a voice again, because it will actually be pre-filmed, but that's by the by. And hopefully I will see you then. But sorry for the voice, I can't do anything about it. But I'm gonna leave you here. I love you all lots. Thank you for watching my ramblings, and I hope you come back next time. But until then, I will see you soon. Bye.